And bloop. Now, where were we? E. Let's do that real quick. Okay, welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and let's talk about the Gaijin Marketplace, shall we? And the great Gaijilla crash of 2020. What is this? The Merkava Mark IIB, where its older brother is still going for around 75 Gaijin bucks. The Merkava Mark IIB going for around $32 right now for sale. And look at these buy and sell orders. We have buy orders at $25, roughly 20 orders here in the $25 range. And then what do we have for sell offers? $35, 13 offers. Tanks have been going for $30, $32, $31, $29, $17, and $29, $44. So only days into selling the tanks, the price has tanked at 32, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. The Japanese J6K1 is sinking rapidly. This is certainly a buyer's market, thinking of the stress of grinding through an event and how it could cost you $13 to get the top tier reward for Japan. Don't bother with GE. Buying it on the market is certainly the way to go now. Of course, this sale happening after your opportunity to GE your way through the event, so there is a certain balancing factor involved. Something to keep in mind for the next style event. And I wonder what Gaijin's response to this will be. Certainly, they're getting money on both ends here for people that have spent GE to get the vehicle, but the back-end profit on the market is certainly much lower than it's been in the past. What does this mean for the buyer? If you're looking, as I said, to buy one of these vehicles, now is the time. A lot of this stuff, like the naval vehicles, looking at the Type 1924 Jaguar, a $14 destroyer. You won't find a better deal in a bucket. And the 94-foot PT-811 US premium PT boat at under $6 asking price now. That is just rock bottom prices. The Tisma holding strong at around $11, which is only a few dollars less than the J6K1, is definitely worth picking up. The price may even drop as low as around $8. Let's take a look and see if my guess is worth speculating on. Currently offers at $9.40 and $9. The majority of them under $9 at around $8.50. This price could drop even further over the next few days as more people decide to sell. We'll have to see. And orders for sale dropping. So the asking price 11. Most of them under 12, with 100 and more being offered currently for sale. A lot of people shifting this item, so the price will probably continue to drop. As you look at the asking prices here, $8, 71 offers. For sale, 114. That means that the vast majority of these people who want to sell are going to have to drop their price. And even if everybody buys one, there's still going to be more flooding the market. An excess in supply, a shortage of demand. We know what that means. Prices should continue to drop for this item, especially as more offerings trickle in, because people who earned this vehicle, which is fairly easy to earn later on in the event, will just be starting to filter in with the ability to sell it. So this is, as they say, a buyer's market. Even the Merkava Mark IIB, you can't find a rank 6 event or premium. This is not a premium vehicle, but you can't find a rank 6 vehicle for this price in the game. This is sale price, half of what Gaijin would ask for a vehicle like this on the Gaijin store. So, of course, this would come in a pack and be a premium vehicle if Gaijin was selling it, but that doesn't make all that much of a difference at the end of the day. The price that Gaijin asks for with their packs is really, at the end of the day, what they think the vehicle itself is worth, and they throw some GE and premium time at you to make you feel like you got a better deal for that huge chunk of money you just shifted off your back. Now, the reviews have already come out for the Merkava Mark II-B, and it is a fantastic vehicle, truly something worth owning if you're interested in high, close to top tier American gameplay. It is rare to see an MBT at that level of the game that still has a reasonable amount of survivability. The vast majority of them being unable to survive more than one direct hit, and commonly crippled to the point of being unable to fight back. This is a very competitive vehicle, as shown in the vast majority of videos that feature it, and the thermal sight that the gunner has access to should not be underestimated. This is, along with its smoke grenades and thermal and slightly upgraded engine, far superior than the Merkava Mark I, which sits at an insignificantly lower battle rating and is itself a very competitive vehicle. Now, what does this mean for the value of Merkava Mark I? I don't think it'll affect it too badly. This is sort of a legacy vehicle. If you look at the action on this one, we've got buy orders in the hundreds for, sell orders in the hundreds for around 500 or lower. What's the nearest offer? You've got one sell offer for 75, then it starts jumping up to 80 and into the stratosphere in no time. A lot of people willing to part with it for around $90, which is just ridiculous, but the effective price is 75 right now. Buy offers are a little bit of a lowball, and not a lot of them to speak of. You get toward this end, and this is just insanity. It's never going to get there. So I doubt. You can see with the gap between the sell offers, the majority of them upwards of $90, and the buy offers, the vast majority of them lower than $5, with the closest ones being around $60. There's a significant gap between buy offer and sell offer. That means that not a lot of these tanks are going to shift. So the price will likely not shift all that much for this vehicle, and the supply is stable, although not increasing. The demand is reducing significantly because this superior vehicle is selling like hotcakes. So I would expect this price to remain stable, but you're not going to make a profit on selling this vehicle. People just aren't all that interested. That about does it for today's look at the marketplace. This is a market shift from the early days of Gaijin events that use the marketplace. This is probably a much better implementation, which early on offers Gaijin a chance to make a far better profit in terms of people buying through the event with GE. And then for those that missed the event, these prices are very good. So overall, I'd say that what we see with the market now is a little bit more stable than what we saw early on with people offering ridiculous prices. You gotta realize that the insane spending that people were doing on the marketplace early on when it first showed up with, what was it? I think IS7? Was that the first marketplace event? I'm not quite sure. But that was not going to be sustainable, and we're seeing probably dipping a little bit into the undervaluing phase where people are undervaluing these vehicles. This is probably a $50 vehicle. 40 is reasonable. 32 is significantly lower than what you would normally expect. The J6 is severely undervalued along with most of these vehicles. Anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.